Witch's Brew brownies, anyone? Hey y'all, it's April, and thanks for watching my crazy creative life. And I guess you could say we're still in the 13 snacks of Halloween, but this is 13 snacks of Halloween extra. So I think I'm able to get one extra video in outside of the 13 snacks. I really wanted to get more, but we ended up getting really sick, so that's kind of caused me not to do any extra. But anyway, today's video is probably one of the more simpler videos that I've done, which I've tried to bring you simple, easy recipes that don't take a whole lot. But this is really an easy recipe if you want to do it the way I'm going to show you to do it. So anyway, we're going to make some little brownies that looks like little witches' cauldrons or whatever you want to call it. That's what we're going to make in today's video. So if that sounds good, keep watching. All right, so like I said, this is going to be super duper simple. Just get you a boxed brownie mix, and which we love brownies around here anyway, but get you a boxed brownie mix, and then just get you, instead of making homemade, get you a thing of frosting. I got this whipped frosting because it's kind of extra fluffy, but you can get any kind you want. Sometimes they even make green frosting I've seen before, so you could even try that. But we're just going to take this green frosting, we're going to throw in some food coloring to change its color to kind of a green, and then we're going to top it with some sprinkles. And if you go out today, which is the 30th, then you'll get these half off at Walmart. But they're going to be super simple, and then we'll stick like a little pretzel. I forgot to get them out. I'll get them here in a second. But we'll stick a little pretzel stick in it to make it look like, I guess, a wooden spoon or stir stick or whatever. The way it's shown, and if you're serving a lot of people, like for a party or for your kids' school or whatever, you can take one of these mini muffin tins and put them in that, and that's actually how the recipe is shown. It's in these little bitty muffin tins, but it's just for us. So I'm going to do it in just my regular old trusty ugly muffin tin. It works. It's just not the prettiest thing, but so I'm gonna make these a little bit bigger, and that'll kind of save me some time. Like I said, if you want to, if you're serving like for a big party and you just want little bitty bite-sized treats, then that small mini pan would be perfect. So let's go ahead and get started now. So as far as the brownie mix, we're just going to mix it according to the instructions on the back of the box, and it calls for 2 large eggs, 3 tablespoons of water, and 2/3 cup of oil. So let's go ahead and get that. Just a little side note, I don't think I've told y'all this. I might have, I don't remember in another video, but regardless, I'm telling you now. Of course, I usually have fresh country eggs. My mom and dad's got a bunch of chickens and stuff, or a bunch of hens, so we are blessed with fresh country eggs. But regardless if it's fresh country eggs or if it is store-bought eggs, but more so your country fresh eggs, you kind of want to make sure that they are okay before you fix them or bake with them or cook them or whatever. And the best way to do that is to stick them in water. If they sink to the bottom, then you know your eggs are good. If they float to the top, then they're not good. Just throw them away. If they kind of, instead of going flat down, if they kind of raise up just a little bit, they're almost sitting like at their tip, but they don't come all the way up to the water, you know that they are getting close to being old, and they're still edible. You can still use them. Just go ahead and use them first, because they are your oldest eggs if they're just kind of raising up a little bit. But if they come completely to the top of the water and they're floating to the top, get rid of them. You don't even want to try it. So that's just a little side note. For this, there is no point in getting out my big stand mixer for this, so I'm just doing my handheld mixer. Also, with fresh country eggs, you might want to crack them first and make sure that everything looks okay with the egg, even after you've tested. That one looks okay. Even after you've checked to see if they float or not. And of course, And if you get eggshell in there, you can either take the big shell itself. Well, I say that and that's not where I want to go. You can take the big shell itself and get out, like if you've got little pieces in there, or you can take some water and put it on your fingers and pull it out. But I think that was it. Yeah, okay. Let me wash this egg off my hands and I'll be right back. Then it calls for 2/3 cup of oil. You always want to try to get your measuring cup at eye level. So if you need to squat down, then do that. So 2/3 cup of oil. Home ec teacher taught me that, which is common sense, but still sometimes you just don't think about it. 3 tablespoons of water. And just go ahead and mix it up. And to be honest, with brownies, it's not necessary to use your hand mixer. You could just mix it up with a wire whisk or a spoon. Okay, I'm gonna spray my pan down. I always spray my pan over my sink, that way it catches any of the oil that has sprayed over. Ice cream scoop. Okay, that made a whole 12, so that's perfect. So we're going to bake them at 325 for, what does this say? But I think I'm going to go with 20 minutes since it's muffins, and then check it from there, because a 9 by 13 inch pan would be 24 to 27 minutes. So I think we don't want to over bake them, obviously. So I think I'll try 20 minutes and then just kind of check it after that. One of these days, I'm gonna realize what to do. Okay, so with my whipped fluffy white frosting, I added, I don't know, a good probably maybe 1/4 teaspoon of the yellow. Could have been an 1/8, but roughly. And then I put more of the green than I did the yellow. So if I did an 1/8, I probably did of the yellow, then I probably did a 1/4 of the green. But you just get it until you get the color you want. But anyway, I mixed it up really good in here, and that yellow green kind of gives you the slimy look. Then, what I was saying, I'm either going to clean off my ice cream scoop and use that, or I'm going to use this. This is my tablespoon. And what you do when you bring them out of the oven and they are hot, then you're going to take something round like this, or the ice cream scoop, and you're just going to press down in that brownie while they're hot, while they're still in the pan, and it puts like a little divot in there. Then you're going to set them to the side, let them cool completely off. Once they cool completely off, we're going to fill that little well, or that little divot, with our green food coloring. Then we're going to sprinkle it with our Witch's Brew sprinkle mix. And like I told you earlier, I got this at Walmart today for half off, and today is the 30th. So, but since this has a lot of different things in it, it's got, now see, what I want is the little round ones, because that will look like bubbles, you know, bubbles out of a cauldron or whatever. But if I just sprinkle like that, then it's going to get everything on it, and I don't want that. So I think I'm going to dump them out on like a paper plate. That way I can pick the ones that I want and just do it that way. I think it'd be a lot easier on me. So, but if you can find just the sprinkles, that's just the round sprinkles, then, you know, get that. That's probably easier than having to pick through it all. So anyway, I will be back once my brownies are out of the oven, right before I press them down, and I'll meet you back then. These are out of the oven now. So remember, they're hot, so we're going to press them down. Okay, these three I'm leaving alone because I've got somebody that in this family that they will remain nameless, but they don't like frosting, and they certainly don't like anything with color on their food. So I'm going to leave these three for them. So now you can see we've got our good sized little divots in there. I'm gonna set these to the side and let them cool completely, and then we'll go on with the next step. I just dumped that out. I just realized that's not gonna be fun getting that back in that bottle, but whatever. Okay, so we're just gonna, oh wait, hold on, shoot. All right, I forgot to take them out. You want to take them out of the pan, definitely. Now, if you wanted to, because this is green, if you wanted to add some lime food flavor to it, you could, to give it just like a citrusy punch to the brownie. All right. I don't care. I'm not fighting through all that. I'll try to make one real pretty, but I ain't fighting through all of that. Okay.
Garage door.
Get you press the sticks. You can either do super thin ones, oops, or the bigger ones. These super thin ones would be good for that small mini I was showing you. Alright, so we're done. Those are pretty cute too, right? The only thing is, I don't know if it's where I had it on that plate. Well, I may have just cut it weird whenever, anyway. But this one's still standing strong. So there you go. And that's all in the video. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you do. And that was the extra video. So hopefully I can get this out tonight. If not, then it will be on Halloween. So happy Halloween. And that is it. Oh yeah, go ahead or turn on your notifications so that way you will know when I'm uploading new videos, because I plan on doing some stuff for Thanksgiving and then obviously Christmas. So so that's it. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. And if you like this video, then you can click on one of these or there or subscribe there.